Alright, as that video says, Ontario students protesting over failing grades have people talking. A group of students from Algoma College and the University of Brampton in Ontario, because almost 100 students in Algoma University have failed twice. An apparent representative of the group had recorded that TikTok and shared it among X. One of their complaints is that they performed well in their other classes. How come they failed this class twice? And citing the fact that the fees they are being charged is very high. This group had tried to gain support online by posting on X, "What's happening at Algoma University Brampton campus?" I don't know why I can't say Brampton. Is the management too reluctant to look into student-facing serious issues? Unfortunately, the responses that they received on these tweets were not supportive. Many are calling this a prime example of entitlement, stating their own personal experience. As a response to one of the complaints stating that the professor went on vacation after the semester, an ex-user claimed, "I have definitely failed courses, but I never demonstrated or complained that the professor was on vacation. This is a bit weird." Another user posted, "Now people are protesting because they aren't smart enough to pass the test? Every time I think we've reached a peak of stupid, we hit a new level." Algoma University claimed that they have reached out to the students who are protesting and they will be investigating the situation. But apparently that wasn't good enough for the students, because the students have communicated to the staff that they simply want their grades raised ASAP rather than the school conducting a full and potentially lengthy academic review. Now, you all know I gotta put my opinion up about these things. Here's the facts, right? You failed. Suck it up. Your high tuition fees doesn't guarantee you passing grades. And just because you did well in other classes, it doesn't guarantee that you'll do well in all your classes. And personally, I think it's a little bit entitled, if not a lot entitled, that you think the college should change your grades simply because you're protesting. Now, this article claims that 100 students failed and were protesting, but the college claimed that it's actually closer to around 20. People are bound to fail courses. It happens. What makes me mad about this whole situation is the fact that people are complaining that the instructor went on vacation after the semester, which they have the right to do. What they do in their private time is none of your business. It's their time. And they should not have to sit around and wait for complaints just because students failed their classes. And the ultimate form of entitlement in this article is the fact that the students are asking just to increase their grades instead of conducting a full academic investigation. Well, I'm sorry, that's not how it works. Because if this instructor is actually doing some discriminatory things, you want a full academic investigation to prevent it from happening ever again. You're not just going to get your grades increased just because you said so. If you really had concerns about this instructor being bad at their jobs, you would support the full investigation. But the fact that they only want their grades raised and no investigation shows one of two things. It shows their entitlement and their selfishness, because they just want their grades raised and no long-term solutions. Or they're trying to hide the fact that they actually legitimately failed the class. I don't know what this class is, but as an employer, the last thing I want is to hire students who failed a course that I need twice and then only pass simply because they protested.